Good evening, everyone. How's everyone's night going? My night's going, pretty great. I had some terrible food for dinner. Oh, it was gross. Um. Anyways, uh, thank you for joining me on my latest discussion on what the hell happened. Um, a lot happened. Let's see if I can wrap my brain around it. We have the awards, the Super X Cup, the paid announcement, who won the awards, and another match for Hard to Kill. What should we discuss first? You know what? Let's go with the awards. Impact hosted the Best of 2020 awards tonight. Part one is the Wrestler of the Year award, the X Division Star of the Year, the Knockout of the Year, and the Tag Team of the Year. Now, some of these were mostly predictable. The shocker to me was the X Division Championship, X Division Star Award was to Ace Austin, who wasn't really much involved in the X Division this year. I mean, he had a few X Division matches, and then he was put in a tag team, and then he was gone, disappeared, vamoosed. We have no idea where he is. He hasn't been seen on TV since tonight. So a lot happened. Very excited why and how he was nominated. Even it was a surprise to him as well. Like he thought, it's like, wow, okay, I won, cool, but it wasn't inevitable. So, anyways, that's that one. I was really shocked. I thought Rohit Raju had a stronger year. He was X Division for almost 3 months, I believe. I'm just gonna say 3 months, and then he had multiple defenses and won them all, except for when he was finessed out of the title with Manic winning it. So I was very, very shocked to see Ace Austin win that award. Next up, it was no shock at all. The tag team need to stop doing that. The tag team of the year award was done with the North, which obviously we know that was bound to happen. It was bound to be them. It was bound to no one else. So the North was pretty much a guarantee. Everyone loves the North. Everyone wants the North to succeed. And everyone is sad the North is losing. But on the brighter note, they won tonight the award for Tag Team of the Year 2 times in a row. They won 2019 and they won now 2020. But this segment right here was very interesting. I think the Karate Man has a future in Impact Wrestling. He's now been seen twice in a segment and one in the ring. I think it's going to be Josh Alexander versus the Karate Man at Hard to Kill, which is going to be a great freaking match. And what better way to do it is do the Karate Man ego instead of his best friend Julian ego. So that's going to be fun if that's where it's going. Then we have the knockout of the year is Deonna Purrazzo. But before that was announced, we had a challenge set by Taya Valkyrie, who I thought was knockout of the year, by the way. I thought she was great. She was the longest reigning into 2020, and then she lost it sometime in 2020. But she was the longest reigning, and she still hasn't gotten a title or award for that. But then we have she set a challenge down for Hard to Kill to Deonna for the Knockouts Championship match. La Guerra Loca versus the Virtuosa. Now I see why they did that. It rhymes. So let's see if Deonna accepts. That would be a great match. And it would really help me solve the future of Taya in Impact Wrestling. Because if she wins that match, that means she guaranteed herself a new contract. Because her contract is up in the end of the month, which is surprising to me. I mean, she may pull a Johnny Impact and do the match entirely and then vamoose. Or since no one else is grabbing at her, she may resign, which I really hope she does. She's a great knockout. She's one of my favorites, and I'd hate to see her go. Just my 2 cents. I'd hate to see her leave. Next up, we got the awards of X Division Knockout Tag Team. Wrestler of the Year award goes to Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo is making a big name for herself in Impact, and honestly, I thought this was actually more accurate than her Knockout award. She not only was 2 times Knockout in 1 year, 2 times Knockout champion in 1 year. She had one of the most historic matches with Jordynne Grace as the Iron Woman, Iron Man 30-minute Iron Man match, which I like to call the Iron Woman because I'm progressive. No, I'm not. I just like to be correct so it doesn't hurt anybody's feelings. I still want it to be called the Iron Man match. And she had a great. What the hell was that? Some aliens just took over my stream. Anyways, so yeah, that happened, and not Wrestler of the Year award. That's pretty great because she had a fantastic year. She headlined most of the pay-per-views. She came in to Impact early in the year after she was furloughed against WWE, and fantastic year she had. Great, fantastic year. Now that's the awards. The awards next week are going to be the best match, probably the best moment, the best dressed, the best song, the best wrestling move, best moment. Anyways, so that's that one. But that's not till next week. Right now we have to discuss what went down. Let's work with the future ones. We have a match set at Hard to Kill with the main event being AEW World Champion Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers versus Impact World Champions Rich Swann and the Motor City Machine Guns. On top of that, we now have a 3-way X Division Championship match. Champion Manik versus Rohit Raju, and Chris Bay finessed himself into the 3-way match at Hard to Kill. Gonna be a great match. I'm excited Manik is back, but we all know it's TJP, so it's gonna be very interesting how that match plays out. I expect them to do the whole mask reveal, possibly, because I don't really know what they're gonna do, but it's gonna be a great match. Then we got the bracket. We got the Super X Cup bracket that's gonna be in Genesis. It's gonna be Ace Austin versus Suicide. Jake Something versus Daivari. This is off the tip of my head. Crazy Steve versus the debuting Trey Lamar. Great talent, great individual, great athlete. Dude's a star. And he'll make a great addition to the roster. Then there's Casey Navarro versus Blake Christian, another 2 individuals that are insanely talented. Casey Navarro has put on a clinic in multiple indie matches. We've seen him a few times on Impact doing like little segments and stuff. Blake Christian made a huge name for himself in the NJPW Super J Cup. He was also one of the highlight reels in All Glory. He was the one that launched himself off the I want to say booth. I don't really know. It's not stage because it was on top of the small little platform below the rafters. I don't know what they call that. Sound booth, maybe? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Sound booth. Anyways, he launched himself off that thing in that match, and it was incredible. Even Sami Callihan marked out when he was right next to me. So yeah, that was a great match. He's a great individual. We already lost Benjamin Carter and Alex Zane to the, how can I put this gently, to the WWE, which another sad, sad loss to the independent scene. Two individuals that were helping the independent scene grow have now been scooped up and locked down. I wish WWE would play around with others, not lock down your talents. I mean, when you do that, you not only secure your own talent, which is fine, but you're taking from the independent scene and what made these two individuals the stars that they are. And then you're taking what they are and stripping everything that makes them to make them who you want them to be, which is very, very, very sad. Okay, let's see the X Cup match. Oh, Moose set a challenge out to one of the independent wrestlers that played security guard. Waiting for them to shut up. Anyways, so Moose laid down a challenge with Matthew Palmer, which is a very strong independent wrestler that's on the scene making a lot of noise. He gets 3 minutes to last with Moose on the first Impact of 2021, which also has a match at Eddie Edwards versus Sami Callihan, first match of 2021. God, that's going to be very annoying. 2021. Okay, say it again. 2021. Gotta practice that. Well, anyways, that's the end of what the hell happened. Oh, wait. No, one more thing. Kenny Omega and Don Callis made an appearance tonight and said they were the gift of pro wrestling to the world, which basically, when you get a main event at Hard to Kill like what it was, or like it is, it's definitely a gift. But here's where the kicker starts. After that, they went to another AEW paid advertisement where AEW paid Impact to show their commercial. Tony Khan and Tony Siobhan, Tony and Tony went on to talk their little gab about Impact being obsolete compared to AEW. But what I gained interest in was they invited the Impact roster, anyone from the Impact roster, to show up in AEW this week or any week following. So it's going to be very interesting to see who shows up and causes a lot of chaos. I'm excited for it. Again, I don't get AEW because I live in USA and I don't have cable. So I can't watch them fight. I can't afford another subscription to their app. So I get to see what goes down via Twitter, which is always fun. It means I don't have to invest my time in it. And I get spoiled by my other followers that share it to me. So I don't miss out on anything Impact related, which is always fun because I love keeping up with Impact. I love keeping up with the indies. And speaking of the indies, if you get a chance, go on Fight TV and order or buy the Super J Cup. You will not be disappointed. Chris Bay advances 2 times. He loses the match, so he's not in the final of it. But it's a great show. It's only about 2 hours and a half, and it's only, I think, $12. So it's not that much hit to your wallet. Then when you're done with that, order the pay-per-view, Hard to Kill, or buy Genesis, either one. Thank you for watching, and I'm very sad this didn't boom like it did last week. Oh well. Can't win them all, right? All right. Thank you. Good night, and I will see you next week.